Now, sticking with the sports theme for a little bit here, Calgary Next is next up on our list of things to talk about. Where do we stand with that? Stadium, rink?
I think it's pretty clear, and it's been clear for a long time, that the West Village proposal to build an arena and a stadium in the West Village isn't going to happen.
Okay.
It's challenging for a number of reasons. One of my favorite ones was that the electricity and the water and wastewater in the West Village area are such that you couldn't really use both facilities at the same time. You literally couldn't put the lights on both of them at the same time or flush all the toilets at the same time. It would overwhelm the system. And the work that the City of Calgary did showed that it would be about $1.8 billion to get Calgary Next happening. Nobody is willing to spend that kind of public money. And the Calgary Sports and Entertainment Group, the Flames and Stampeders, came back and said, no, you've overestimated. But even in their numbers, it was like $1.3 billion. It's more than the West LRT. So no Calgarian is going to stand for that. That said, we've been engaged in some helpful discussions on an alternative. They call it Plan B. I wish we could come up with a better name for it. That just sounds bad. But to look at whether there is room for an arena somewhere else in the city, probably close to the existing Saddle Dome, in a place that would require significantly less public money and result in more public benefit. So those conversations are still going on, and I'm hopeful that something interesting will come that we can put in front of the public and say, look, is this worth it to you? It's worth remembering that every facility, NHL facility in Canada, with the exception of Edmonton and Calgary, is privately owned.
Right.
Only Edmonton has had significant public funding of their facility, and of course Calgary did back when the Saddle Dome was first built. So I believe there are a lot of options out there.
Has council come right out and made a decision as to what that cap would be, or what that financial contribution from the city would be?
No, we're willing to have that open conversation, not only with the Flames, but also with the public.
Okay.
I can tell you that if it looks something like how much the public had to pay in Edmonton, it's going to be hard to get that through council.